There are lots of interesting vegetables that you can plant out into the garden, and the leaf crops are one crop that can go fairly early after all danger of frost is past. They're really a cool season crop. And there are several different types. Of course, all kinds of lettuce do exceptionally well. The head lettuce, I think, should be in a warmer climate, wherein as you'll use the leaf lettuce in cooler climates, and they'll grow very quickly and give you a mature crop very quickly. Now, also the chards can go in, and as well the spinach. They are a cool crop. They really do well in cool weather. Also keep in mind that if you're growing Pak Choy or similar oriental vegetables, they'll take warm weather, so don't plant them now. Also, the beets can go in because remember, we eat the greens of beets. So let's get busy here and I'll show you a few things about planting leaf crops into the garden. First of all, let's take an organic fertilizer and scatter it onto the soil like so. And then is what I'm going to do. You could take a rake if you want to, but is what I'm going to do is just mix this by hand, because I find it very easy to do that way, like so. Got it fairly level there. And then all we need to do is to read the back side of the seed packet, read all the directions. And I always find that the bottom side of the seed packet is the side that opens easiest. See how easy that opened? Now this lettuce seed, as you can see, is fairly small, quite dark too. So what I'm going to do is to scatter this out at the tips of my fingers like so. Boy, I don't really need quite that many seeds. However, there are two things you can do when you get them close like that. One thing is a leaf crop. You can pick the plants early. Oh, they'll be so sweet and so tender and so nice. The other thing I can do as those come up, because they are so close, I can take those transplants and plant them somewhere else if I want to. Now, the next thing is a very easy, simple process of covering the seed. And I'm doing it with peat moss here, but you can do it with soil. The only reason I'm doing it with peat moss is so that you can actually see it. I like to do it, in fact, in a cool climate with vermiculite, where the soil tends to be a little bit too wet. But the key is barely cover the seed. We tend to cover it way, way too deep. But by covering it very thin like that, then the seed will germinate. The next thing is we do not pat the soil down. That presses the oxygen out of the soil. Now's a good time to plant those leaf crops, and you can see how easy it is.